Hi! You're here! This is Barry. He's here for moral support. So today we're talking about self-confidence versus skill confidence. Did you know there is a difference? So let me start by reading you a couple definitions of confidence. The feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. Firm trust. The state of feeling certain about the truth of something. And finally, a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. That's my favorite one. And that one actually covers both self-confidence and skill confidence because it's a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities, okay? So the difference that we're talking about and we'll discuss throughout this video is self-confidence is this self-assuredness that you believe in yourself, and skill confidence is you believe in the skills you have. So think of it this way. You could have someone who is really confident in her ability to write code, for example. So she can show up, she knows she can do it, she can go to meetings and really talk about that skill, and she knows she's going to perform. She may not have a lot of self-confidence though. She may only feel confident in the things she's good at. Do you see the difference? Self-confidence is that self-trust regardless of the outcome or situation. Skill confidence is confidence in what you know you can do well already. And that actually comes to when people are creating and setting goals. A lot of times we do skill-based goals. And so we set goals based on things we know we can achieve, right? So that we don't feel bad about ourselves if we don't achieve them. But really confident goals are goals that you set and you know you're going to do everything you can, right? You have this self-assuredness that you are going to perform and show up regardless. So you set goals that you don't know you can achieve. Isn't that crazy? Think about goals that you've set and consider which ones they're based on. So having a lot of self-confidence means that you're willing to do things that you aren't already good at because you believe that you can do it. And the cool thing about self-confidence versus skill confidence is it's not dependent on your success or perceived failure, right? So you set out to do something, and if you don't hit the mark that you were hoping to hit, it doesn't mean you stop believing in yourself. With skill confidence, what happens is you're only willing to do the things you're good at, and if you mess up with that skill, you suddenly feel worse about yourself and you're not as confident. Isn't that interesting? So consider that. Belief in yourself and that you'll be okay regardless of the outcome. That's so powerful. If we don't have that level of confidence, then we're always going to be beating ourselves up. Have you ever done that? Like you try to do something, you don't hit the mark, and then you're mad at yourself and you hate on yourself. We don't need that. There's enough haters out there who are willing to hate on us. We certainly don't need to hate on ourselves. You can learn, you can improve, and you can be compassionate for yourself throughout the process. That's confidence. It's this idea that I've got me. I've got my own back. Regardless of what other people say, I know who I am and I believe in my abilities. Ooh, that's powerful. If you can say that and know that and believe that truly about yourself, you are going to skyrocket. It's not, I believe in my skill. I believe that I am good at writing, right? I believe I am good at art. I believe I am good at cooking. Great, but those are all skill-based. Self-confidence is I believe I am good. I believe that I can do anything I want to do. I believe that regardless of what I set out to do, I will do it with all my heart and be okay. I can succeed. I can always succeed. And if I don't, it's still okay because I've got me. I've got my own back. I believe and trust in myself. Sense of self is huge when it comes to self-confidence, right? Versus sense of skill for skill confidence. Sense of self is a lot of those things I just said. It's you're rooted and grounded in who you are, what you believe, how you interact with yourself, how you interact with the world, what choices you care about, right? What values you hold, how you treat others, right? You have a strong sense of who you are, and you are not easily swayed by others. That's so important. If you don't have the self-confidence, maybe you have a lot of skill confidence, you're good at a lot of things, but your general sense of self-confidence is low, it means that decisions are hard for you, right? You're easily swayed by other people's opinions and broken down by other people's opinions. If someone doesn't like something about you, it crushes you. That is a lack of self-confidence, right? If someone pushes you, you just do what they want to do. And you're easily pulled into things that you don't even truly want to do because it's hard to say no. So not having a strong sense of self and rootedness in who you are and what you believe in and how you'll say yes or no, that's lack of self-confidence. But being really strong in that is self-confidence and not being easily swayed. So those are the key areas that we talk about when we look at self versus skill confidence. And I really encourage you to, in the comments below, note where you shine, right? Do you have more skill confidence? And if so, please share what those skills are. And if you have a lot of general self-confidence, share how you've found that, right? And how you've started to cultivate that in your own life. I mean, that's what we're about here, right? We want, as women, to really build this community of confident, empowered, strong, happy, joyful women. And we have to share with each other, support each other, lift each other up. So please, we want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. And as you go through your days and this next week, look at how you're showing up, especially when it comes to general belief in yourself, setting goals, right? What you're willing to risk and try and offer to the world, despite the outcome. The idea that you believe in yourself more than anyone else and you're not going to beat yourself up if things go wrong. And really staying strong in your beliefs, right? And what you're willing to do or not go and not be easily swayed by others. So that is your sense of self. Barry and I will see you next week.